some synchronicities that might line up for you if this video is meant for you. Teacups, cerulean blue, fish, sea creatures, sea monsters, gnomes or fairies, the number 16, five, 16, forests, evergreen, I've been feeling a lot of energy moving in this very transitory kind of way. It feels like it's starting to settle in, like it's finding its place, its home. You might be doing more to make yourself feel at home wherever you are. You may feel like you just had like an onslaught of energy, of emotion. Like your mind has been racing, even if your body is fatigued. It's been very windy around here, and I feel like the wind kind of kicks up that energy. I think it kind of stirs a lot of restless energy. It's like things that may have been buried for a while that maybe have been slowly coming up to the surface for you. That maybe you felt like as you were doing the healing work, and you could feel yourself exploring your deeper selves, your subconscious, your unconscious, as you've been doing that shadow work and you feel things coming up for you. It may have felt, I don't know why the word creepy came in my mind. I was going to say manageable. Like it may have felt, but I just got the strangest vision of some creepy goblin creature like hiding behind a door. And maybe that's what it feels like. I don't know. Maybe it's like you could sense that these old parts of you, these old maybe coping mechanisms, these old behaviors and traits of yourself, maybe you could feel them starting to edge close to the door, knock on the door of your conscious mind. And you've been putting in the work to manage that, to titrate that energy, that part of yourself, to let it come through but not eclipse you. But then all of a sudden this strange energy kicks up and you may have been having really weird dreams or insomnia, or just like sleep has been off. And in these moments of just really high intense energy, the wind picks up and it stirs these pieces that you thought you had a grip on, you thought you had covered. It sends them whirling. You may have had parts of yourself that have bubbled up to the surface in ways that you weren't expecting, like old versions of yourself, old behaviors that you thought you were past, that you were done with, might have come up in perhaps like a strange way, even like feeling possessed. Really getting spooky vibes here. Maybe you're really into spooky things. I don't know. But it's like you may have had a moment recently where you reacted in a sort of way that very much felt like a younger part of yourself, like a different version of yourself. Like it doesn't feel like the you that you've cultivated today. And it may have caught you off guard. Maybe those around you were caught off guard. It was just like, it feels just very sudden. It's just like a big snap, like a shark just jumping out of the water. You know, the water seemed still and tranquil, and then it was just bam, right out at you. But you also may have been able to intuit this, that it was like temporary, but like also like a farewell. Like it was like that part of yourself. Like there was a sense of finality to that. Not to say that, you know, you might never revert back to that habit or feel that, but never like you used to. Like the way that you're alchemizing all that comes through, it's like these old parts of yourselves, these parts of doubt and fear and lack that have been holding you back. Now when they come up, all of a sudden it's like they're being released. Like they were anchored down, like a ball and chain. And you severed that tie, that connection that was holding them there. And they flew up to the surface and out. And they came out in that moment. But you were able to not catch it, but hold space for it. Treat it with a level of warmth and self-love and compassion that you haven't given that part of yourself before. And it eased it. I guess when I think finality, I don't think that part of you is going away so much as because they don't feel chained down, stuck in this deep subconscious level or unconscious level where they feel trapped and they feel scared. And so in the past, when they would come out, they would come out loud and screaming. Because, like, how else would you respond if you were trapped like that? It's very animalistic, very primal energy. And when you release that, like, it's like the phrase, don't bite the hand that feeds you. But also, if you're a scared animal that's only known harm, and then some human approaches you with love and offers to feed you, of course you're going to react to bite them. But in those cases, like, they learn to understand and see the love that's offered, and I'm thinking of like rescue dogs and the way that they just completely change and melt into the love and compassion that they're given and start to relax. I'm seeing that as that part of yourself. Like, it came up snapping and biting, but you met it with love and compassion and patience. And you've been doing that repeatedly. And that part of yourself is learning that it's free now. It's no longer tied down, being told that it's wrong or bad for existing. And now it can just be heard and seen and felt. And it grows more peaceful within you. I'm kind of getting the vibe almost of like whatever instance that I'm referring to, of when, recent times that part of yourself bubbled up. It kind of has the vibes of like a petulant child. Almost like testing the waters. Like, are you really gonna be like good to me even if I'm really bad, even if I'm really naughty, even if I really push your buttons? Are you still gonna be patient with me? And the answer's been yes. And I think that turns that child into something playful, because now it's a game. Now it's like being silly. The child means no harm. So it's not that that part of you is gone, it's that that part of you is at peace. That part of you is settling.